Hey people of the world, welcome and thanks so much for clicking on our FAQ and what the heck this course is all about. Obviously, you are people just like us, looking for what the heck am I going to be when I grow up? What's my purpose? What's my calling? What's my destiny? I know I want to help people. However, I want to be able to do it while working with my horses. And this is definitely the course. Hi, my name is Carrie Fulmeck with the Equine Connection, and I'm the Master Instructor and the owner.
And my name is Carolyn Charles. I am the Director of Sales and Marketing, as well as an instructor for the Equine Connection, the Academy of Equine Assisted Learning.
So, we get phone calls and emails all the time and wondering, what the heck is this certification course all about? So we thought we'll put this FAQ together because it's going to answer so many of the questions that we receive on a regular basis. Because people do want to know what is the difference between this course and others. We can't really speak on other people's certifications. However, we do know we are uniquely different in what our course offers because of all the research we too have done to create that ultimate certification course. So the first thing we like to touch on is it isn't just a certification, and that's the biggest difference. We are about creating a career for your life, for what it is that you want to do with this certification, because we get people all the time saying, I got a certification, but I don't know what to do with it.
and then I didn't know what to do at the end of it.
Exactly. So we created this entire course, so that's why the money is a little bit different than others, because this is a training for the life of your career. So there's no nickel and diming.
No.
We help each one individually because you're unique. So if you are having a different issue in your area, we're going to help you with that issue in that area. Because let me tell you, when I first started and Carolyn came afterwards, holy jumping tuna fish, this was one of the hardest businesses to get going in my life. And I've been an entrepreneur since I've been in diapers, could not figure out how to move this business. So we thought when we became instructors, we were going to do this different. We are going to help every human being that comes into this course to be able to take it as a career right out of the gates.
Yeah, and I mean, when we talk about that, I'm sure you guys have read about the business pack online as well. And that part is so essential, because when we say it's 3 years of work, I mean, it's 3 years of blood, sweat, and tears work there. There is not only your programs, there is your station cards, there is the words for the achievement board, there is marketing promotions, tutorials on how to get your social media running, like everything you possibly could need, even to posters in your classroom, to make sure that when you are certified, you're ready to go right out of the gates, which is something, oh my gosh, could you imagine?
I know I can't, but it would have been great.
The money that we spent, the time we put into it, and when we say it's 3 years of work, we really do mean that's how long it took us to get all of these pieces together and to figure out how to market this and to really get ourselves so we are moving forward, and we save you that time. And I don't know about you guys, but that time savings for me would have been, oh my gosh,
so much money. So if you think about that piece, then we're really low in what our course actually does cost.
Yeah.
But again, your training is for life, and the marketing piece is actually one of the strongest parts of learning how this business rolls. And if you've never been a business owner before, again, you've got our expertise to help you every step of the way to create your own business. Even if you're working full-time elsewhere, part-time, we've had people who come in who they want to do it just for themselves. Maybe they want to grow in a different way. Maybe they want to just help their family. Maybe they do. Their ultimate dream is to have this as a career for the rest of their life. Because one thing we all know, when we're working with horses, we're not going to be a millionaire. However, we will be a millionaire in happiness because it is such a purposeful job. And it's really a privilege to be able to be a part of a process where human beings are making a change right before your very eyes because of the horse. And our designer, Tamara McKinnon, it's so incredible what she did. She took all the research that's been done and how the heck do human beings learn? Then she took all the research on how do wild horses communicate. Then she brought them together to create these objectively driven programs that guarantees a result every single time you put humans together with the horses. And the goal with the course is really to understand what we're going to facilitate, when our step-ins are, and it really is all about the horse. We got to hear the horse, and we got to see the horse. And that takes on a whole new mindset.
And this is one of the major differences too when people are asking, well, what's the difference between us and other courses? Yes, you may see some similarities out there. Yes, there's going to be horses, there's going to be people, sometimes there's obstacles. But at the end of the day, it's how you take those pieces and bring them all together to make sure that you are hitting that objective. And that's where this training comes in, and it is so essential. Because yes, you can stand from the outside, you could see one of these courses and say, oh yeah, I think I got this. I promise you don't.
It takes a while.
Because even with my background in public relations and communications and all the other courses that I had done on how to communicate with people, this was still foreign to me. It still took a big learning process to be able to figure out that we are seeing the horses properly, that we are understanding the horses properly, and that we're understanding where the people come from too. And that's a huge part of this course that's different as well, as we do the behavioral assessment piece. And that's not only figuring out how we communicate best, but it's starting to recognize how other people communicate. Because as facilitators, we can never ever expect somebody to switch to our communication style. It's about us switching to their communication style so that they are getting the most out of the course. And that piece I think is so important, because when we recognize how people communicate and what they need from us, we can help them to grow so much more by adjusting ourselves to their style.
You bet. And you know, that's so professional as well, because not only when you get certified in this course, you need to be the expert in your field. Being an expert is actually understanding how each human being actually does communicate, so that you can help, whether it be corporate, whether it be women at risk, youth at risk, whatever area it is that you're going to be going to, you need to understand those expert areas.
And even in your sales, when you are going to sell this to someone, you still need to understand what they're going to need from you. What's the information that's going to be the most important to them, so that you are really resonating with them when you go and you meet them, and you're going to be the one who sits down and talks, and they say, she told me everything that, or he, you could be a he, yeah. told me everything that I needed to know for why this course is going to work for me or my group or whatever else it may be.
Yeah. You know, we should let them know as well, like, what it's like to live this kind of a dream job. I can tell you for myself, it's pure happiness. You know, and happiness is, you know, it's a tough row, our life. Every single one of us has had challenges and those obstacles, and we have to persevere to make these dreams come true. But it truly is phenomenal, because even for myself, as a wee little child, I have always dreamt of how could I possibly work with horses as a career. And I actually never knew what that was going to look like until one day I found this course that was no riding, but being able to work with people and work with horses. And that was my, you've got to be kidding. I don't have to be a trainer
or a counselor.
Or a counselor, because the therapy piece I didn't want to be in, and praise to all of you who do the therapy piece, but we knew we would take that to bed with us every day if we had to hear all of the sad parts, where the horse is just able to help these people on their own, because the program is set up in such an eloquent way that we don't have to know their personal pieces to doing it. But I know for myself, it's changed my entire life. It's changed my family. It's changed everything, because every day I wake up thinking it could be my last day, knowing that, you know what, this is just the most purposeful job I've ever done in my life. Because why? We have the privilege of seeing a human being make a change
every day. And for myself, I actually never wanted to have a career with horses, which is pretty backwards for most of the people that come and join us. But at the end of the day, if we're so focused on looking at the door that's closed, sometimes we miss the beautiful things that can come in through a window. And that's where this came in for me. I could learn about the horses. That part I have spent many, many painstaking days, like 2 hours picking up a hoof to learn about. But at the end of the day, the passion and purpose is here with this career. And not only the passion and purpose, but the rhythm and the rhyme. There is a reason why this course works. There are steps to make it work. It is research. We have worked with companies like the Calgary Board of Education, Mount Royal University, Sig Sigma Medicine Lodge. All of these things give this course a solid piece. And I needed that. Credentials, yeah, I needed that.
No fluff.
I am not a fluffy girl by any means. No. I need to know that something is going to work, and I need to know why it's going to work. And that's why this course was so very different for me. So even if you're sitting there panicking, thinking, I'm not a trainer, I don't have that much horse experience, you don't need to be there yet. You need to be able to look and understand a horse and want to help people. That's really where you need to be to move forward. And it doesn't matter if you're 16 years old or 72. It really just matters that you want to take that next step in helping people with their lives, and you get to work with these beautiful animals while you do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And just to end off with our FAQ, One of the greatest things, I think we both feel exactly the same way on this, is every single facilitator who has come into our doors, we have been working with them for the last 5 years together. We have very successful facilitators as well. Like, we help them uniquely, individually achieve the goal that they're setting out for themselves. And it's really exciting because, again, that's why the course
is what it is. For even pricing, for length of time, we've set it up so that if you are with us for life and you have a family and a support mechanism behind you, it's always going to be helping and supporting you so you can be truly, truly successful.
Globally around the world.
That's right.
Definitely where successful facilitators are born.
And one thing too is whenever people call us or what they're looking for their dream and their passion, they've always said, you know, I want to work with horses and I want to work with people, but I have no idea how to put those things together. This is how you put them together. This is how you create a lifelong career out of working with horses and with people to help install and motivate change with others. And let me tell you, if you can wake up every day of your life knowing that you get to go to work and help somebody find out something new about themselves, their aha moment, or that piece of change that they need to move forward, there is no better career in the world.
Oh, you bet. So if you want to contact us even after this FAQ, please do so. We've got the phone, we've got the texting, we've got emails.
Social media, every kind.
Yeah, you bet. And our website again, just in case.
equineconnection.ca. Feel free to contact us anytime, and we look forward to seeing you in the course.
Dream huge.